Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for Leo Sun and Leo Rising's horoscope for June 2025. We are getting started at the new moon on May 26th and going until the new moon on June 25th in the sign of Cancer. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. I've got some cool links down below. Please check them out. There's some discount codes down there. Let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So Leo, this new moon on May 26th is in the sign of Gemini. It's at 6 degrees of Gemini. This is in your 11th house. These are your chosen friends. These are the people you choose, make it a point to hang out with. The planet Jupiter is there, blessing this beautiful new start. Mercury is also there, so there may be an abundance of communication at this new start with your friends. Hey, let's go hang out. Hey, let's do stuff. This will be a fun new moon for you, Leo. So enjoy the day. That is May 26th. Then on May 27th, Mercury, which is in that 11th house of friends, we just had that new moon, new start there. Mercury is trining Pluto. So Pluto is in your 7th house. This is the house of other people, long-term relationships. There may be some communication between your friends and your partner, some kind of positive, transformative interaction. This is a fast-moving energy. It is available on May 27th. Then on May 29th, we have a Mercury Cazimi. So Mercury Cazimis are when Mercury and the sign line up together. So this is when the divine sprinkles ideas, brilliant communications, thoughts, epiphanies around humanity. So you've got to be a little bit quiet in order to receive this, understand what the divine communication is. But that divine communication takes place from 6 p.m. on the evening of May 29th to 5:45 a.m. on the East Coast, and then from 3 p.m. on the West Coast on the evening of May 29th to 2:45 a.m. on the West Coast. So during these times, it's an excellent, wonderful time to meditate, to journal. All sorts of brilliant ideas are just kind of going to percolate, come to the surface. Definitely try it out. Beautiful Mercury Cazimi will be taking place on May 29th. Then Leo, on June 1st, Venus and Chiron come together. So Venus is how we enjoy life. It's currently in the sign of Aries. So we've been impulsively going after fun, buying ourselves things, just up for the party. This has just been the general vibe of Venus these past few weeks. Venus is coming in line with Chiron. So Chiron is the place in our soul, our collective soul, where we are wounded and hurt. Venus and Chiron are coming together in your 9th house. So this is long-term mastery. This is gurus, preachers. These were the authority figures in your life who were deemed experts. So something about maybe the way authority figures taught you to handle money or have fun is being healed. Maybe you have a way of going out and having fun that hurts you. But something along those themes is going to be triggered that day, and that is on June 1st, Leo. Then on June 4th, this is a fun day. So Venus sextiles Jupiter. So Jupiter's in that 11th house. You're already having lots of fun, lots of communication with your friends. Venus comes in, and it's almost like fun must be had on that day. With Venus in your 9th house, maybe y'all are talking about going on a trip together. Maybe you just go to a foreign restaurant. Maybe you and your friends go for a class together to learn yoga or some sort of spiritual arts. But June 4th is definitely going to be a fun day, Leo. Put that on your calendar. Go out with your friends and enjoy it. Then on June 5th, Mercury sextiles Mars. So Mercury is still traveling through your 11th house. Chosen friendships, people you network with. You've been communicating with them, talking with them quite a bit. They've been on your mind. When this sextile occurs to Mars, Mars is going through your 1st house. You have just felt energetic. You have felt on the go, ready to go. This has been a wonderful time for you to start a workout routine, Leo. Uh, Mercury is sextiling Mars. Something about conversation or communication with your friends and networking group is going to get you going, going to get you motivated. Maybe your friends call and say, "Hey, let's go for a walk together," or let's go swimming together. Some type of exercise. But this is a fast-moving energy. It takes place on June 5th. Then on June 6th, we've got two different things going on. Venus moves into Taurus. This is your 10th house. This is work, career, your legacy that you're leaving in the world. When Venus is there, work becomes a little bit more fun. This is an excellent, excellent time, Leo, for you to take some work pictures. If you need to change the picture on your business card, change logos, things like that, beautiful energy for it. Also on June 6th, Mercury sextiles Chiron. So Mercury is still in that 11th house, the friend group, and it's making a sextile to Chiron in that 9th house. So maybe your friends are talking about some healing practices they've heard of. Maybe they heard about one of your gurus or a long-term teacher that was, saying things that wasn't helpful. But some sort of healing and communication with the friends is being triggered that day, and that is on June 6th. Then on June 8th, Mercury moves into the sign of Cancer. So Cancer rules your 12th house, Leo, and the 12th house is the subconscious house. It's kind of hard to see what goes on in the 12th house. It's behind the scenes stuff. It's the stuff that we can't readily articulate. When Mercury moves in there, you get a little bit of a psychic gift. So your intuition is going to be heightened and a little bit on point. You're going to know what people really mean. You're going to know what they're thinking and what they're about to say before they say it. And that energy of Mercury in Cancer in your 12th house of the subconscious is there for the rest of the month. So just be aware that that's going on, Leo. Then on June 9th, Jupiter, the biggest planet out there, the planet of abundance and blessings, also moves into your 12th house. So this is a little bit of a guardian angel energy. So life is just going to brighten up. You're going to see things on the bright side. You're going to be a little Mr. or little Mrs. Positive Thinking for the next year. You're just going to know things are going to work out, and you're going to be more confident and ready to go after things. So Jupiter changes signs every year, and it changes it on June 9th. Jupiter moves into the sign of Cancer. Also on that day, Venus, which is in the sign of Taurus, this is your 10th house, legacy and career, Venus makes a square to Pluto. So Pluto's in your 7th house. This is the house of other people. These are your long-term relationships. These are people you come in contact with. When Venus and Pluto are square, it's a little bit of an uncomfortable energy. So there's going to be some kind of perhaps like an ugly cry sort of transformation. This is when the way you look at work, your money at work, gets changed and mixed around in a not graceful way. It may not be that big. This may just be an embarrassment at work or something uncomfortable that is, fortunately, a quick, fast-moving energy, Leo, and that energy is there June 9th. Then on June 10th, Mars is trining Chiron. So Mars is in that first house, your body. Like you've just got this energy that you need to get out. This is a great time to exercise. This is also a good energy for sex, just to transmute that energy and get it out that way. But you've got a lot of built up energy, and it has this beautiful trine relationship to Chiron in your 9th house on that day. So maybe just going for a run or going for a walk or whatever you're exercising is releasing hurts and pains. It's allowing it to move through the body. You're feeling it, you're releasing it, you're letting it go. This is a gentler, easier energy to access, but something about moving your body or having sex that day is going to cause some healing from things that gurus, preachers, teachers have taught you in the past. This is just a beautiful energy, and that is on June 10th. Then on June 11th, Mercury is sextiling Venus. So Mercury is still in that house of the subconscious. So you've got that, psychic insight, that heightened intuition going on. And it's causing you to look better at work or to have more fun at work, or maybe to ask for a pay raise. There's some sort of subconscious sort of aha, this is what I need to do at work to make it better, more fun, more profitable. And that comes about on June 11th. Then on June 13th and 14th, we're going to be feeling the energy kind of build up. There's a bit of a frustrating energy going on, and that energy builds up and comes to a head on June 15th. So Mars is going to square Uranus on June 15th. So Mars, once again, is in your first house, the house of the body. You've got that energy. It's built up. You're just needing to get this energy out. So Uranus has been going through your 10th house. Once again, career, legacy. Uranus is the planet of chaos. So work has not been steady Eddie these past 6 or 7 years. It's been all over the place. Every time you've tried to get in a routine, it's been jerked out from underneath you. And on June 15th, Mars squares Uranus. So this may be you having the potential to go off and say things, get angry about stuff taking place at work, and there is some kind of cutoff. There is some sort of unexpected change, flip-flop that goes on at work. That energy, we're going to feel it building up on the 13th and 14th, but it's there on the 15th, so just be aware of that, Leo. Then on June 17th, Mars moves into the second house. So this is your finances, family values. This is very much an impulsively spending sort of energy. With Virgo in your second house, maybe you are spending it on health items, things that are all natural, organic, but you are still going to be tempted to spend money, and that energy is going to be there for the next 2 months, so be aware of that, Leo. Then on June 20th, the sun moves into the sign of Cancer. So Cancer, once again, is your 12th house. This is the subconscious mind. So it's a lot easier to have dreams, and dreams are typically heightened when the sun moves into your 12th house. So you may be having more dreams. This is also some revelations and realizations about things that you don't understand, or ideas kind of coming up to the surface. And this is part of your yearly routine, Leo. So the sun moves into Cancer on June 20th and will be there for the rest of Cancer season. Then on June 22nd, Mars sextiles Jupiter. So Mars is in that second house, family values, things that we own, possessions, our money, and you're impulsively wanting to buy more, wanting to spend more, and it's making a connection to Jupiter in that 12th house. So Jupiter in the 12th house is definitely a glass half full sort of energy. June 22nd is definitely a day where you're like, yeah, I can afford that. Yeah, I'll get that bonus. Yeah, I'll make that money. So just, if you can, stay out of the stores on June 22nd. Stay off the web. It's definitely a day of impulsive spending and buying a big ticket item that you are definitely positively sure that you can afford, and maybe you can't. So be aware of that, Leo. Then on June 24th, we have what is called a Jupiter cazimi. This is when Jupiter comes in line with the sun. It's in the heart of the sun. So on the 23rd, we're going to feel a little estranged, maybe from the universe or abundance. This is the sun getting close to Jupiter, but not quite accessing the heart of it yet. Then on June 24th, Jupiter and the sun line up together. It comes exact right about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast, 10:30 a.m. on the West Coast. So during this time, it's going to be a little bit of a floodgate of divine goodness and abundance from the universe. These are wonderful, wonderful times to meditate, to do law of attraction practices, feel the energy, imagine the energy, bring all that goodness forth, and that is there on June 24th. Then on June 25th, we have a new moon in Cancer. Once again, Leo, this is your 12th house of the subconscious. You're probably not going to feel this, be aware of it. Stuff taking place in the 12th house is just hard to see. But the new moon on June 25th is in your 12th house of the subconscious. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Leo. Please like and subscribe. Check out those links down below, and I will see you again soon.